this next question of like, what is this new era? What is different about this era of, I guess, the NBA superstars? Because, like, I mean, CP3 officially retired today.
Shout out to Chris Paul, man. That was like, that hurt. That
should have been a Laker.
Yeah, and I just worked out with him a couple weeks ago. That's what was crazy, but like, I understand it. Like when you see him make that announcement, like you understand it. Like he shouldn't have. There should be no way he leaves the game like that. Like somebody that's in my generation, like he's arguably the best point guard ever. And like that's just like it's him and Curry obviously over a career. And like nobody 21 years should be able to go out like they should be able to go out like they want to on their own terms. So a big respect to Chris Paul. Like that's somebody that's mentored me since I was in college. So it's crazy to even read that this morning like everybody else did. Because just a couple weeks ago, you know, that wasn't the type of time he was on. So,
tell me then, like I don't know if it's politics or the business. You're telling me CP3 can't be on a team for the second half of the season. So many of these teams are tanking. Some of these teams that could sell tickets doesn't want to give Chris Paul the proper farewell tour.
It's hard, man. It's hard because of who he is and where he's at in his career. The outside influence will put pressure on to play him. So like that's kind of somebody like how I am right now.
Yeah.
Not comparing me and Chris Paul because like he is who he is, but for the regular fan out there in those type of situations, if he's on the end of the bench and your team isn't doing well and you know who Chris Paul is, you're gonna want him to get in the game. And that team might have a young guard that's trying to develop. That team might have something that they're trying to do that will put pressure on them to play you. So in my case, anytime I sign with a team, what's the first thing they do when I get in the game? They give me a standing ovation. Yeah, that's dope for me. Like I rock with it, but it's like for the team, they're like, oh my goodness. Every time, like if we don't put them in and we're struggling, what do we look like? Like we're not trying to win when you got a guy at the end of the bench that could go produce. So it's a fine line between business, between wanting to win, and then if you're in a team that don't really want to win, they like, that's just pressure to play you when we don't need that. So in his instance, what they praise you for so long, they'll nail you at the end when you lose a step and it sucks. Cause like, it's not like he hasn't been a leader since day one.
Right.
Now it's a problem that he's opening his voice when things aren't going well. So it's a tough situation, bro, but like nobody's ever bigger than the game. So if they put you in whatever box they put you, or if they don't want you to play, like you probably not gonna play. And if it's happening to Chris Paul, if it's happening to Carmelo Anthony, like they trying to push LeBron out. Like how you gonna try to push LeBron out? Like that's just, the game just keeps moving and it doesn't always show you that love and respect that you're due. So it's a tough situation, but like that's Chris Paul. He's gonna be amazing at whatever he does next. He's had the best career that you could ever even imagine for somebody 6 foot. So you got to give love to those type of people. But to Chris Paul, like welcome to what I fight for every day. You feel me? So like even when we worked out the other week, he like, man, this is my first, like I got even more respect for you. I'm like, yeah, I know you do. Because it's hard to just keep waking up and trying to grind for something that you can't see at the end of you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And for so long, you've been in a certain space and you know how good you really are, but they're just not, allowing you to be that.
Yeah.
That's tough. And if you've been a superstar your whole career and to be able to come down to real life, like that hurts. That hurts your ego. That hurts your pride. So it's all love and respect to Chris Paul. Like that's my dude. And I got to give him his flowers every single time.
Yeah.
And anybody going through that type of stuff, because it's hard. It's definitely a difficult little time.